Ever feel like finding a government job is like searching for a needle in a haystack? I mean, the ads are everywhere, right? But all the important details are just scattered. Well, today we're going to cut right through all that noise. We'll show you the absolute top openings available right now. Let's find your next big opportunity.
And it's such a familiar feeling, isn't it? You're looking at dozens of these listings, and your brain just starts spinning. Which one is right for me? Okay, which deadline is coming up first? Am I even qualified for this one? It can honestly be paralyzing.
But hey, don't you worry, we've got you covered. In this quick guide, we've already done the hard work. We've sifted through all that clutter to bring you a super clear, structured look at the most significant government job openings out there right now. So, you ready? Let's kick things off with the biggest one of them all.
All right, first up, let's talk about the biggest opportunity on the board, period. We are talking about a massive, and I mean massive, recruitment drive from one of the country's largest employers, Indian Railways. Seriously, if you're looking for sheer scale, this is exactly where you want to start.
Just look at that number for a second. 2,569. That is a huge number of posts, a massive opportunity, and it's all coming from just one single organization. So, any guesses who it is?
And here are all the juicy details. It's Indian Railways, of course, through the Railway Recruitment Board, the RRB. They're hiring for junior engineers and a bunch of other positions. Now, the key things to lock in. We're talking over 2,500 posts, and the age limit is 18 to 33. And check out that deadline, November 30th, 2025. That gives you plenty of time to get ready for this one. For all the nitty-gritty, you want to head over to rrbapply.gov.in.
Okay, so the railways are huge. But that's not all. Far from it. There are some absolutely fantastic openings in other really critical sectors. Think healthcare, heavy industry like steel, and even finance. So let's break those down next.
Here we go, another big number for you, 422. Now this one is a major opening, but it's specifically for all of you out there with a background in the medical field. Let's dive into the details.
So this opportunity is at the Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Institute of Medical Sciences. Yeah, that's a mouthful, so let's just call it DRMRLMIS. It's in Lucknow. They are specifically looking for nursing officers. So listen up, if you have a BSc in nursing or a relevant diploma, this is one you absolutely positively need to check out.
All right. Now, for those of you looking for roles that come with a pretty significant paycheck, we've got two excellent options for you to compare. Over on the left, you've got SAIL. That's the Steel Authority of India. They're hiring 124 management trainees. And get this, the potential salary is up to 1,60,000 rupees a month. Wow. Then on the right, we have Sebi, the Securities and Exchange Board of India. They're looking for 110 assistant managers, with pay that can go up to 1,26,100. So yeah, two totally different fields, but both are offering some seriously lucrative careers.
Okay, this next part is where you really need to pay close attention. This table pulls it all together, summarizing these key openings, from the nursing officers to the management trainees. But what's the most critical detail on this page? It's the deadlines. Look closely, they're all coming up fast. Late November, early December. So for these roles at DRML, IMS, BDL, that's Bharat Dynamics Limited, SAIL, and Sebi, time is absolutely of the essence. You've got to move quickly.
All right, so maybe those big, large-scale recruitments aren't exactly what you're looking for. No problem. We've also got several more specialized roles that might be the perfect fit if you have a very specific background. So let's take a quick look at those.
So here are a few more to keep on your radar. First, Balmer Lawrie has 15 posts open for assistant managers and junior officers. This is ideal if you're a graduate or have a BTech, a Bachelor of Technology. Then there's the Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law, RGNUL, with openings in their finance and accounts departments. And finally, Birac, that's the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council. They've also got positions open. So if your qualifications line up with any of these, you'll definitely want to check them out.
Phew. So, you've seen the opportunities. The big question is, what's next? Well, now it's time to get that application ready to go. And this final section is your super simple guide to actually taking action.
Honestly, it really just comes down to these three simple steps. First step, carefully, and I mean carefully match your qualifications to the requirements for each post. Don't skip this. Second, and this is so critical, note those deadlines. Seriously, put a reminder in your phone right now.
And third, always, always, always visit the official website to apply. That's the only way to make sure your info is secure and your application actually gets submitted correctly.
And to make that final step as easy as humanly possible, we went ahead and compiled all the official websites right here for you. You've got the links for the railways, Drrmlims, BDL, SAIL, basically all the ones we've talked about today. Think of this slide as your direct portal to applying. So go ahead, feel free to pause right here and grab a screenshot. It'll make your life a lot easier.
And that just about wraps it up. We've covered a ton. Railways, healthcare, finance, you name it. There are literally thousands of opportunities sitting right there on the table. So the only question left is the one you see on the screen. Which future will you apply for? Take a moment, really think about your skills, your ambitions, and go for it. Decide which path you're going to start on today. Best of luck out there.